India and also Pakistan. A correction, Bangladesh, my mistake. Super Fours, of course, in the Dubai International Stadium. And it's warm again. It's just a little bit of a breeze. It's a little bit cooler than we've had over the last couple of days. Well, we should be pretty good for a nice game today, and there's plenty to play for. We'll explain what's going on a little bit later. Just a quick look at the points table. India sitting pretty with 2 points at the moment. They win today, they're through to the final, by the way. Pakistan on 2 points, Bangladesh on 2 points. So there's a bit of a grouping there on the points, but the net run rate is going to be interesting to see how that plays out as well. Sri Lanka, well, they're in big trouble. They're at the bottom. They haven't got any points at all. Top two teams will play in the final, obviously. Lots of chat today about what's going to happen in this game. Now, the track looks a very good one. We don't think it's going to turn too much. We don't think it's going to change too much either. It's going to be pretty good for batting on. And I think the surfaces throughout the Asia Cup 2025 have been really good in both Abu Dhabi and also here in Bangladesh. So I think both teams are going to enjoy this. The skippers, by the way, at the toss were quite happy with the surface. They liked it. Up went that coin. The toss was won by Bangladesh, and they chose to bowl first. So first up, and you can see there's a new captain. We'll go to that in a sec. First up, we'll just have a look at the Indian side, the powerful India side. Abhishek and Gill right at the top. I mean, and Suryakumar Yadav. I mean, that's just an unbelievable top three, really. Tilak at 4. Samson, they're determined to make Samson a fine player with a bat in the middle. Dubey, lucky Dubey, I'm calling him. He played really well in the last game. Hardik, Aksar, Kuldeep, Bumrah. He got tapped, Bumrah, in the last game. Won't happen again. And Varun in the line too. Now, for Bangladesh, well, this is quite interesting because Liton Das is injured. So he's not playing. It is Jacob Ali who's the captain. They've made 4 changes, actually. And that really is going to be a bit of a switch up because there's a new opening batsman that's going to be there. Rashad is in the lineup as a leg spinner as well. Tansen's in the lineup as well as an all-rounder bowling around. Now, the Fez is going to have to play so well today. But 4 changes in the lineup for Bangladesh is certainly going to swing things around. And also with a new captain. So that's interesting. Liton Das is injured himself at practice. Bit of a side strain, bit of a back strain, bit of both. Let's hope he's going to be okay for an important game tomorrow as well. There he is, looking on. He'll be hoping his charges can fire up, along with all the spectators that are here supporting Bangladesh. Bangladesh hopefully haven't spent too much time looking at the past stats. There's been 17 matches played in T20 international cricket between these two teams. India have won 16, Bangladesh only the 1. However, I think we all know that it takes a couple of really good performances in this format from individuals to turn the results. And Bangladesh will be hoping that that's going to be the case because they're fresh from their win in the last game, the DP World Truck. Well, that's first delivery of the day, bringing out the new ball. And here come the teams marching out at the moment. India, of course, have played exceptionally well as well. Bangladesh won that thriller at this venue against Sri Lanka the last time they were on the park. And that would have boosted that change room. They'll be bitterly disappointed that Liton Das isn't there. Mahadi Hassan, that's interesting that he's not playing because he bowled beautifully in the last game, 2 for 25 he picked up. Players are getting organised for the national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if able, please rise up for the national anthem of Bangladesh, followed by India.
गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
लगता नहीं हम एक ही घर में रहते हैं।
जब घर की रौनक लौटानी हो दीवारों को जब सजाना हो नेरोलैक रंगों की दुनिया में आओ रंगीन सपने सजाओ नेरोलैक
अब घर की रौनक लौटाओ, जापानीज टेक्नोलॉजी वाला नेरोलैक लगाओ।
पता है हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस आपकी फैमिली के लिए कितना जरूरी है? इतना जरूरी है कि भारत सरकार ने इस पे जीएसटी पूरी तरह से हटाकर जीरो कर दिया है। पॉलिसी बाजार पर अब 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 550 रुपए महीने से शुरू। policybazaar.com।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी।
See some excited Bangladesh supporters alongside the Indian supporters there. If Bangladesh happen to get up, then they will be in strong contention for the final. Pakistan loses versus Bangladesh tomorrow, then Bangladesh qualify. If Pakistan beats Bangladesh and India beats Sri Lanka, all three teams will be on 4 points and net run rates will come into play. So it then gets quite complex. There he is, there's the new captain. Out he strides, he's keeping as well, so he's got his work cut out. Hello, Sanjay.
Hello, Mike Hazeman, and welcome one and all. So much to talk about. Crunch game for both sides. Bangladesh playing back-to-back games. They've got another game tomorrow. And that is why it makes you wonder whether the changes have come as a result of that. Did that have some bearing on Bangladesh making so many changes in this very important game as we see these two superstars walk out?
I know it's written about a couple of days ago that Lytton Das's injury happened literally a couple of days ago at practice, and he aggravated a little bit further. So I think it's common sense that he's on the sidelines.
Yeah, I think there's another bowling chain that we see which makes sense on just performance and recent form. Shariful Islam didn't have a good game last match, and I'm glad that Tanzim Hassan is back, because when he played for Bangladesh, I don't know why he was left out of the playing 11. Perhaps they were waiting for Shariful to get 100% fit. Taskin is out, whether that's a matter of him just resting before tomorrow's game, that's open to speculation. But I'm surprised Mahdi Hassan Sheikh hasn't made the playing 11 as well.
Yeah, me too. Bowled beautifully in the last game between him and the Fez. They doubled up superbly, actually. Righto, here we go. This guy is a serious player. Abhishek Sharma, love watching him play. 21 knocks so far, 700 runs. Strike rate 197. That's ludicrous.
Absolutely ludicrous, ridiculous. And did we ever think, I mean, it's not like it's 5 or 6 matches for somebody who's batting down the order. You can have a strike rate if you're batting at number 6, 7 and just a few innings. He's over 20 matches now, opens the innings, and that's a crazy strike rate, close to 200.
It certainly is. Daunting task when you bowl against these guys.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Righto, here we go, let's play. A little bit of extra bounce. Running off the splice pretty much, down the third man for one.
Looked out of touch to me, Abhishek Sharma. That first ball, just the one run.
Just a bit rushed, maybe you think? No?
Yeah. Just the one run looks off color today. But this is a guy who's got an incredible record of hitting the first ball of an innings for a boundary, whether it's a 4 or a 6, of an over invariably. Maybe Shubman Gill might want to do that.
The strike rate you're talking about, 251, based on the first ball of an over. It's ridiculous. Vic Sharma.
He's got 200s. The T20 international level. Abhishek, both times strike rate over 200. Gill on strike.
Little bit of width. Just died of fractures that went through. Both captains, by the way, were quite happy. India quite happy to bat first.
Ruchira Palyaguruge of Sri Lanka is our stand-in umpire today, and he's got Ahmed Shah Pakteen from Afghanistan. Our TV umpire will be Ravindra Vimalasiri. And the fourth umpire, Asif Yaqub from Pakistan.
It's a good line of length. Nice work. Running in. Tanzim, good to see.
Yeah, I like him. The thing to like about him is he just runs in straight away. There are no warm-up delivery. That last ball, you could see Gill almost giving respect in the way he played it. He was forced to defend. The first ball that he faced, it seemed like he wanted to hit a boundary with the first ball, trying to make up for his Punjab teammate. Look at that bounce, pace, and deviation of the pitch as well.
Oh, he's found a little bit of an edge. Outside quarter of the bat in the air for a while. Square, coming back for two.
Just wonder what he's trying to do there, Shubman Gill, because it wasn't like he was trying to punch it. Just standing up. In the end, it was more of a kind of a jab. Yes, it was. I'm very lucky that could have gone to hand. There were two fielders in that position, that range. There is extra bounce. The mental note the man has made. It's a good-looking pitch today.
Yeah, it looks nice. So it's coming on beautifully at the moment. And again, that's nicely bowled. Really good work from Tanzim. He's running in, he's giving everything. Phil Simmons, the coach of Bangladesh, wants him to play with some freedom out there today, enjoy the experience against India. They'll get plenty of support from their own supporters. Of course, India will get enormous support from theirs. But have some fun in the middle, he said. And if they get an opportunity, make sure you take full advantage of it. You get a gap, take it, and work with it.
This is such an impressive over. Impressive start from Tanzim.
Nice moving away as well. That's a good tone set of that first over. 3 for none.
फ्रॉड मेरे साथ नहीं होगा, ऐसा मैं सोचती थी। फिर एक छोटी सी गलती की और पूरा बैंक अकाउंट खाली।
मैडम, आपकी कंप्लेंट डिटेल्स।
अपने पैसे सेफ रखिए। डेली पेमेंट्स एयरटेल पेमेंट्स बैंक से कीजिए ताकि मेन अकाउंट सुरक्षित रहे। हमें आपके पैसे नहीं, आपकी सेफ्टी चाहिए।
क्रिकेट की दुनिया में सिर्फ 2 ही गब्बर ऑन फील्ड, तुम्हें पता है। ऑफ द फील्ड, Grex, download the app now.
73% is extremely healthy. India won't be too worried about that. Nasoom, I think he's a very talented bowler, Nasoom. Left arm orthodox. Got a nice high arm action, Nasoom. Oh, trying to swing at that. That's just a bit of an arm ball to start with.
Well, he had to do it. It was the first ball of the over.
You can't settle for one again.
There is some sense as well, because he looks to play the ball in the air, and it's a very sound method and thought behind it, because you've got just 2 fielders outside the circle.
Gets the full that time. Scamper through.
In fact, it's a lot more difficult hitting along the ground and getting those fours when you have so many people inside the circle. Just saw the length, then it's a shot that he plays. Got his foot back in time.
Not totally sure they should have got a single off that shot that was just played. Bit off, was just sleeping a little bit. They'll be on their toes. They're going to be at their very best in the field today to Bangladesh.
So no Tuskin today and no Shariful as well for Bangladesh. So that great first over from Tanzim where we saw pace, bounce, movement as well. We had one, I mean, bowling of that kind from one end, and the next end, the other end, you've got left arm spin to contend with. So you can just imagine what the batter has to deal with.
It's short at that time, a little bit flatter on the outside edge to that as he tried to get it over extra cover. It's trickled away in a fast outfield for 4.
This is the method we were talking about. This is a short of length delivery, and he doesn't like to get close to the ball. He stays back so that he can get under the ball and then trust his ball sense. You can see the legs are nowhere close to the line of the ball, but the intent is to just cash in the first 6 overs. Just 60% of the bat is good enough to get 4.
Oh, just past the bowler that time. Just past the bowler.
Got to say, so far good bowling from Bangladesh. He saw Abhishek charging, and Abhishek at the last minute was trying to bail out of this shot. The intent was to go over, long on.
Slip in position. A bit straight, a little bit leg side. End of his first over. 2 done, 10 for none.
फ्रॉड मेरे साथ नहीं होगा, ऐसा मैं सोचती थी। फिर एक छोटी सी गलती की और पूरा बैंक अकाउंट खाली।
मैडम, आपकी कंप्लेंट डिटेल्स।
अपने पैसे सेफ रखिए। डेली पेमेंट्स एयरटेल पेमेंट्स बैंक से कीजिए ताकि मेन अकाउंट सुरक्षित रहे। हमें आपके पैसे नहीं, आपकी सेफ्टी चाहिए।
Oaksmith Style Studio.
Make a good look great with Oaksmith Style Studio.
Oaksmith, beg it higher.
Out as he's running in. His first over was really good.
That's not going to stop him from doing this. Now this is a proper matchup at this stage. They had the better of Abhishek Sharma. Talking about Tanzim here. Started off really impressively. India go unchanged. And Surya, interestingly, at the toss said that he would have liked to bat first, which is actually a risky thing to do here in Dubai, because when you bat second, you have just a huge advantage. Super 4 games, your teams batting second have won both.
The ball to move in. That one going away a fraction. Going across the left-handed Abhishek Sharma. A little bit loose at the moment.
And I tell you what, the reason why we just have 10 runs on the board is not because the batters are doing anything improper or incorrect. It's just the quality of bowling. Yeah, 4 changes. Just a reminder who's new here. Parvez Hussain Imran, Saifuddin, Rishad Hussain, the left arm, I beg your pardon, the leg spinner, and Tanzim, the guy we're watching right now.
Last game that Rashad played, he picked up 2 for 18 off his 4. Das, unfit. There's an edge. Oh, and Jaka Ali's put him down. It's not a normal keeper, of course, Jaka Ali.
I was just getting this feeling that maybe they need to have a slip against Abhishek Sharma before this ball, because there is pace. He's in a good rhythm. He's getting the ball to move around. Tough catch for the keeper. He gave his best. The captain. But this is sensational stuff from Tanzim.
Made a lot of ground. That would have been a brilliant catch had it been taken. Would have been one serious story had he picked him up again.
Tanzim. I should be saying not Tanzit. Here he is again.
Sweet drive straight to the man in extra cover.
This is actually good stuff. Where Shubman Gill is a class player. Just had this unbelievable series in England. Surya Kumar Yadav will bat at number 3.
Looking stressed.
Yeah, Sanju Samson is used at number 4 and 5. He's got 3 T20 international hundreds, all at number 1, opening the innings. So that is something India will have to work out sooner than later. But at the moment, all eyes on this guy, Tanzim.
Oh, that's picked up beautifully. There is a man out there. It's on the balance. He stops it from going for 4. It's good work in the outfield. Sweetly picked up.
It was a great shot, but the fielder for a while was in business. It seemed like he was getting close to the ball. And the only reason that happened is we have a long boundary on the leg side today.
Tanzim certainly is charging in at the moment. Trying to bowl with a bit of extra pace against these two guys. He's going to have to bowl an extra delivery, I think, with a bit of extra pace as well, because he's overstepped there. He hasn't. The umpire had his arm out actually there, but he's obviously not decided against it.
Nice.
That's a little bit leg side. Maybe he's going to have both arms out this time. Yes, he does.
Yeah, the first ball that has been off target. We all saw him for the first time. We're talking about Tanzim here in Asia Cup tournament in Sri Lanka, where you could see the obvious talent. You know, he's not one of your tall, strapping fast bowler like Tuskin. Very athletic, great attitude, I think.
Really good energy. That's what's nice to see. Oh, that's superbly timed. Superbly timed. Slow delivery. Just had to wait a fraction. Checked himself a little bit. Drove it beautifully on that onside. And picking up 3 to retain the strike. 17 for none.
कॉलेज फीस के लिए लोन मिल तो गया, पर 2 लाख के लोन अमाउंट को कहना पड़ा ठीक है।
ये नहीं, ये ठीक है।
गूगल पे के भरोसे और फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी के साथ अप्लाई कीजिए लोन्स अपने हिसाब से। सब ठीक है जब गूगल पे टिक है।
गूगल पे सब टिक है।
डेट पे जाना है गर्लफ्रेंड के साथ, परफ्यूम चाहिए हाथों हाथ। वाइल्ड स्टोन अल्ट्रा सेंसुअल परफ्यूम, इंस्टेंट डिलीवरी, ज़ेप्टो पे।
That new grip, I think he was having a.
Correct, the taste of success.
माँ के पैरों की धूल माथे पर लगाऊं, चांद तारों को भी हासिल कर लूं, फिर घर आना चाहूं।
इश्क के बीच कभी आए न कुछ, इसीलिए Manforce Ultra Feel Thin Condoms, India's #1 brand.
Kitchen fittings by Oswald makes the world go.
Boundary quite easily.
Assume again. Advances down and just belts that one along the ground for 4. Terrific footwork, didn't go too far down, net it beautifully.
Yeah, great shot. It's a good ball. He stepped out in line of that delivery, goes right to the pitch, so no question of hitting that ball in the air. You can see that he's got so close to the ball. The most sensible thing to do was to hit it along the ground, a scorcher.
Airborne. Airborne, he's gone a long way with that one. That's a fine shot for half a dozen. Terrific stuff.
This time he didn't get to the pitch. And that's why he just went with the flow, which meant that the ball was going to be in the air. It sounded so sweet. Oh, God. This guy. The aesthetics of his batting is great to watch.
He got 10 off 2 balls now, the first 2 of the over. Bowling, Nathan. Using that just for 1. Swap it over, give Abhishek a bit of a go.
Yeah, this is, I mean, You could be supporting any team, but can't say that you're not enjoying this. Abhishek Sharma with his very unique approach to Punjab boys. Different approaches. What a shot that was.
Doubt that Gill's been the more controlled of the two so far. Abhishek hasn't quite hit his straps at this stage. May not take him long.
Well, theoretically, it's the left-hand batter who generally cashes in on the left-arm spinner.
Wonderful player, Shubman Gill. Red Bull captain, obviously, and doing a fine job as the skipper in the tests. Chopping that one down. Again, just superb placement, and he's timed it well again. It's slowing up. It's a bit slow on that side of the ground. Good running.
He'll do it whole day. Tawhid Ridoy, whether it's in the field or whether he's batting, he'll just give it everything. Shubman Gill with that cut shot shown that he can be equally punishing of the batter. Just too much ability, hazy. When you look at Shubman Gill and the general Indian batting, just too much ability for most oppositions in this tournament.
Pleasing to watch. There's the dive into the swimming pool. Early dive from Ridoy. Just having a bit of a check right now, by the way. See if there was a short run. Let's have a look. Is there something behind that? Yeah, there's something behind the line. I think he's okay. Looks like it's grounded. That's one end we can tick off. What about the other side as well? Is that ticked off? Yep, that looks fine as well. Watching that close as he just puts that bat down. Good technique, both batsmen, the stretch and turn. Last ball of the over, 15 from it so far. 32 for none at the moment. He's decided to have a go as well. Has he hit it far enough? Yeah, he has. Certainly has. Joining the party as well. 6 to finish the over. 21 from it. 4 done.
Asian Paints Royale Glitz. To glitz up your decor, give a missed call to 80504 80504.
Glitz up your decor. It's worth it.
Pay your credit card bill on Fred during this match and get free movie tickets from PVR INOX.
So, what do you think?
AI.
Tismar Khan was better.
Pay credit card bills, win free movie tickets.
चलें?
डेट पे जाना है गर्लफ्रेंड के साथ, परफ्यूम चाहिए हाथों हाथ। वाइल्ड स्टोन अल्ट्रा सेंसुअल परफ्यूम, इंस्टेंट डिलीवरी, ज़ेप्टो पे।
सिर्फ वो वाले फिटिंग्स नहीं चलेंगे, सिर्फ वो वाले चलेंगे। किचन फिटिंग्स बाय ओसवॉक मेक्स द वर्ल्ड गो।
माँ के पैरों की धूल माथे पर लगी।
So the first 2 overs, 10 runs. The next 2 overs, 28. Good evening, Adhar.
Good evening, Ravi. Good evening, all. And just a couple of deliveries and they went all guns blazing. I was expected. Oh, that is a beautiful shot. Look at that follow through. 84 meters for that distance. Lovely piece of timing. 4 changes, Ravi, for Bangladesh. No skipper. He's out with the side strain. And a drop catch doesn't really help the team scores.
That's up in the air. And goes the distance. It doesn't take him long. Was just trying to hit the ball a little too hard in the first 2 overs. Now the rhythm's back. The ball sailing over the fence.
Just such a beautiful striker of the cricket ball. Youngster watching it, This is how you need to play. It's not a half volley by any measure. But he's hit that on the up, trusting his instinct and trusting the bounce. And it comes once again from the middle part of the bat.
Well, immediately mid-off, mid-on disappear to the boundary. Fine leg, third man come up. So the length has to be different. He'll get two. In fact, mid-off had gone back in the ring. So he's done that time and time again in this Asia Cup. He plays the field. You drop back long on, you keep mid-off up, he'll go over mid-off. He chooses his spots, gets into position early. You mentioned 4 changes. You for it?
No. Because I thought maybe perhaps Taskin Ahmed and also Mahdi Hassan, the right-arm off spinner, with so many left-handers in the first 6 or 7, would have been a bit handy. Important for Fitz to realize this is a surface where you need to take the pace off the ball.
Not quite timing it. Yet only a single. Now Jafar Ali, he's played over 282 games across formats, but never captained a side. So it'll be a challenge for him. Meanwhile, the balls have been disappearing over the fence. 14 sixes for Abhishek Sharma. Well, he went all guns blazing against Pakistan, Abhishek Sharma. Just hammered the bowling to all parts and made it look easy. Didn't spare anyone.
So he started with the first ball, 6. Remember that 6 of Shaheen Shah Afridi. And then he never looked back. Just kept on picking those boundaries at will. Treat to watch.
Now deep mid-wicket. Long on comes up into the ring. And what does he do? Give himself room. And just slices it over third man to bring up the 50.
दुग्गल जी सबको लाख रुपए की एडवाइस देते हैं। देख भाई अंडा, लाख रुपए की एडवाइस दे रहा हूँ। होम इंश्योरेंस नहीं तो घर प्रवेश नहीं। वो आग लग जावे, चोरी हो जाए तो नुकसान इंश्योरेंस कवर करेगा ना यार। अच्छा किया इंश्योरेंस लिया।
When I felt a sharp sensation in my teeth, my dentist said that this was sensitivity caused by exposed nerves inside the teeth. That's why I use Sensodyne.
Sensodyne goes into the teeth and calms the nerves.
Sensodyne works.
Pay your credit card bill on Fred during this match and get free movie tickets from PVR INOX.
So, what do you think?
AI.
Tismar Khan was better.
Pay credit card bills, win free movie tickets.
माँ के पैरों की धूल माथे पर लगी, परदेस की गलियों में अपने वतन की गीत सुनो।
Correct, the taste of success.
And Litton Das injured. Parvez Hussain, Rishad Hussain, Tanzim Hassan, and Saifuddin. Mentioned about the starts, they've got all 3 previous games over 60 in power play. 2 clean strikes, this one down the ground. And that one, last ball of the previous over, just helping it on its way. Field was up on the offside, smartly gives himself room. There's good anticipation of line, length as well.
Mid-off was up. He knew the bowler will go on the shorter side. Oh, that's glorious. That is magnificent from Abhishek Sharma. This might have gone the distance as well. That went flat, but just the timing of his movements here. When he goes down the track, it doesn't give the bowler time to adjust. This is as good a shot as any we've seen today. Yes, it was full, but it was converted into a full toss by him dancing down the track. Chest landing inside.
Yeah, with the kind of pace that Mohammad Saifuddin bowls, he needs to get it right all the time. Otherwise, the batters will take him to the cleaners.
125.8 at that pace. He's happy to dance down the track.
Also playing his very first match of this edition of the Asia Cup, Mohammad Saifuddin. He's been a spectator, looking at how the boys have gone. He must have taken note, especially Abhishek, the way he has batted in this tournament. Again, an electrifying start for the Indians.
Clean as ball disappearing to the fence. Yes, the freedom at which he uses those long levers, a lovely bat swing. Gives him optimum timing and power.
Yeah, 2 wide, 2 full, asking for trouble. 17 in the previous over, remember, of Mustafizur Rahman, who's been excellent in terms of economy this year. Already a couple of boundaries in this over.
More runs. The ball disappearing to all parts now in power play. 68 added.
That's the problem for Bangladesh. You try to make 1 or 2 changes, which is okay, but then you try to you ended up making 4 changes. Look at that delivery. He could have hit it anywhere. Look how short that is. Sits up nicely. He says, thank you very much. I'll pick up another boundary. It's a 3 in this over already.
1 ball to go in power play. More runs. Finishes off with a boundary. 4 boundaries in that over. This is the highest for India in this tournament in power play. 72 for no loss after 6.
मेरा कान खड़ा हुआ जब जोजी बोला, तुम तो गाड़ी इतना सेफ चलाते हो, तुमको मोटर इंश्योरेंस की क्या जरूरत है? को कनेक्ट हिट किया, जोजी यू टर्न लिया। इट्स ओके जेटा, मोटर इंश्योरेंस है इसके पास, है ना? अच्छा किया, इंश्योरेंस लिया।
Whenever I ate ice cream, I felt a sharp sensation in my teeth. My dentist said that this was sensitivity caused by exposed nerves inside the teeth. That's why I use Sensodyne.
Sensodyne goes into the teeth and calms the nerves.
Sensodyne works.
Pay your credit card bill on Fred during this match and get free movie tickets from PVR INOX.
So, what do you think?
AI. Tismar Khan was better.
Pay credit card bills, win free movie tickets.
इश्क के बीच कभी आए न कुछ, इसीलिए Manforce Ultra Feel Thin Condoms, India's #1 brand.
Excellent placement. And the ball goes through. So nothing going right for Bangladesh at the moment.
Yeah, I think if you look at the combination of the Bangladesh team, they've not really given players to settle. We've seen Rishad Hussain in and out, didn't play the last match. So he's back in the attack. The first delivery, it's a wide one. Beautifully played. But a better effort surely would have saved them a couple of runs there. Saif Hassan in the deep. So not easy for the players to come in this team against such a strong lineup in terms of batting. So you're asking a little bit too much. And I'm going over to someone like Taskin Ahmed.
I agree. His experience would have been handy. Not that he would have been spared in this kind of mood. This should be taken an opportunity. And nicely taken in the deep. Just getting it on the toe of his bat. So Bangladesh get the breakthrough. It's Gill who has to depart. And India once again off to a flyer.
Yeah, just probably a yard or two short of that distance would have gone for the maximum. But what I enjoy watching someone like Rishad Hassan is not afraid to toss the ball up to the batter, even though he was hit for a boundary in the very first delivery that he bowled. But he comes back strongly and takes the wicket off Shubman Gill. Caught in the deep at long off by Tanzim Hassan. He's gone for 29, India 77.
कॉलेज फीस के लिए लोन मिल तो गया, पर 2 लाख के लोन अमाउंट को कहना पड़ा ठीक है।
ये नहीं, ये ठीक है।
गूगल पे के भरोसे और फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी के साथ अप्लाई कीजिए लोन्स अपने हिसाब से। सब ठीक है जब गूगल पे टिक है।
Pay your credit card bill on Fred during this match and get free movie tickets from PVR INOX.
So, what do you think?
AI. Tismar Khan was better.
Pay credit card bills, win free movie tickets.
Whenever I ate ice cream, I would feel a sharp sensation in my teeth. Then my dentist told me that this is sensitivity caused by exposed nerves. That's why Sensodyne.
Sensodyne goes into the teeth and calms the nerves.
Sensodyne works.
इश्क के बीच कभी आए न कुछ, इसीलिए Manforce Ultra Feel Thin Condoms, India's #1 brand.
Slow.
Kitchen fittings by Oswald makes the world go.
Two left-handers in the middle, and they've dropped Mahdi Hassan, the right arm off spinner. But he has done a really good strike rate. 4 times he's crossed his individual score of 50 or more.
So another half century? No, not yet. He's have to wait for another couple of runs. Shubman Gill, the man dismissed in the last over. Again, going for the big hit. Not quite getting it right. The last man to go. Nicely taken. In fact, he was dismissed in this over from Rishad Hussain, his first. So that will do his confidence a world of good. Never easy to come up against a batting lineup like this with the openers in terrific form. So 9 of the over and a wicket, 81 for 1.
Whenever I ate ice cream, I would feel a sharp sensation in my teeth. Then my dentist told me that this is sensitivity caused by exposed nerves. That's why Sensodyne.
Sensodyne goes into the teeth and calms the nerves.
Sensodyne works.
कॉलेज फीस के लिए लोन मिल तो गया, पर 2 लाख के लोन अमाउंट को कहना पड़ा ठीक है।
ये नहीं, ये ठीक है।
गूगल पे के भरोसे और फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी के साथ अप्लाई कीजिए लोन्स अपने हिसाब से। सब ठीक है जब गूगल पे टिक है।
For 1.
Right arm round.
Yeah, we are talking about an off-spin option because there are two left-handers. So that is the other option for Bangladesh. Ooh, that was pretty close to that off stump. Saif Hassan in the attack.
Oh, sent back. Chance of a run out. The big man, he had to put the brakes on quickly. Shivam Dube. Here, round arm action. Puts that away for a single, another half century. His excellent run in this competition continues. His fourth in T20s and the second back-to-back.
The most impressive has been his strike rate. Look at that strike rate of 25. That means he's got a strike rate of 200. Incredible. Abhishek Sharma, another 50. That's only the 8th over. Nice round of applause from his teammates. Wonderful, wonderful knock.
You mentioned strike rate is strike rate in 2025 is 203. So what he does, he gives a fantastic platform for the Indian middle order to take over once he's done his job.
And you can see the difference that when our spinner makes straight away, he's made an impact. He's only gone for 2 runs, 2 singles in this over. And he's not a frontline bowler, he's a part-timer.
Yes, excellent over. There's 2 conceded, 8 gone, 83 for 1.
Pay your credit card bill on Fred during this match and get free movie tickets from PVR INOX.
So, what do you think?
AI.
Tismar Khan was better.
Pay credit card bills, win free movie tickets.
कॉलेज फीस के लिए लोन मिल तो गया, पर 2 लाख के लोन अमाउंट को कहना पड़ा ठीक है।
ये नहीं, ये ठीक है।
गूगल पे के भरोसे और फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी के साथ अप्लाई कीजिए लोन्स अपने हिसाब से। सब ठीक है जब गूगल पे टिक है।
गूगल पे सब टिक है।
Oh, it's off the edge, leading edge, straight down to long off. And Rashad Hussain has another. This time it is Shivam Dube.
This is just coming to bat. Shivam Dube promoted up the order to get some time out in the middle. Was that the wrong one? Yes, it was the wrong one. Looking to hit it towards mid-on. So he